Greetings, 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 Divine Gullah family. Gratitude for stopping by. So we are going to go ahead and tap into the energy of the Sagittarius. I return all negative energy that may be sent in my direction, no matter the reason. I return that energy to the sender 1,000-fold. I do not accept it or receive it at any given time, at any given place, for any given reason at all. You will take your energy back, okay? Ashe. Gratitude. Gratitude to all new subscribers, all returning subscribers, and everyone that just stops by. I appreciate your time. So let's go ahead and get started with Sagittarius's reading. Okay. We're going to see what's the goddess energy surrounding the Sagittarius for today. And then we're going to tap into the tarot and keep it going. Keep it going. What is the goddess energy surrounding the Sagittarius for today? Please show me the goddess energy. Alright. So we got grief, Sagittarius. There's something that you guys could be mourning. Soul forgiveness on the bottom of the deck. There's something that you guys could be mourning. There's something that you guys could feel down about. There's something that disappointed you guys that didn't go the way that you would have wanted it to go, Sagittarius. And this has brought in some type of grief and despair for you, okay? Everything is not always going to be perfect. Learn from the mistakes that you make. Learn from the energy that is surrounding you. Somebody could have honestly gotten pregnant by a side piece. I ain't laughing at y'all. I can't say that I'm laughing with y'all because that'll be a lie. But I'm not laughing at y'all. That's just some crazy shit. I just, chuckle a little bit when they tell me crazy things when I be, doing these sessions for y'all. Because it's like, damn, shorty. But I mean, it happens from time to time. Just make better decisions for yourself, okay? Some of you guys are also holding on to things that you have not processed yet, okay? I want you guys to understand, Sagittarius, that bottling something up and pushing it down inside of you is not going to help you to escape the way that that entity, energy, or whatever has made you feel, okay? So if something has happened to you guys, you need to feel it and release it, okay? Release it so that you let it go. Some of you guys could have also lost a loved one that, feels like the ultimate heartbreak. But understand that, this person is still surrounding you. This person their energy is always going to be here. There's never really truly a disconnection until you disconnect from them, okay? Some of you guys could also be dealing with breakups or, job loss or something, but there's clearly disappointments here surrounding some of the Sagittarius, and you guys need to really tap into self-love and self-care at this time. That is going to help raise your vibration. It is going to help to put you in a different space of vibrating than the energy of the grief that you are feeling. Whatever it is that is on your mind that is causing you to feel this grief, Sagittarius, try to put something else on your mind. What I want you guys to focus on is basically going into yourself and changing your thoughts. When a negative thought comes in, replace it with a positive thought. And if a negative thought comes in on top of that positive thought, replace it again. Continue to replace the thoughts that come into your mind so that you are in control of your energy and the vibration that you are emitting off into the universe, okay? Ashe. So we're going to keep it going. And we're going to see what comes out for the Sagittarius. Tell y'all too, Sagittarius, some of y'all, one of y'all, whoever sees this message, and it's for some of you guys, could have a grandmother or a mother figure that has ascended, is on the spiritual side. Some people call her Rose, or her name could be Rose, but she has like a vanilla sweet smell to her, almost as if it's like her natural scent, okay? Your grandmother is with you. Your grandmother walks with you. Your grandmother talks with you, or whoever she is to you. She is with you. She is on this journey with you. You are not walking this journey alone. She just wants that to be known, okay? Ashe. And this rose smell like one of those grannies, or you know, one of those older people as a kid that you would just go run up to and hug, and then their scent would just stick to you all day. Like you would still smell that person's scent as you went on through your day, until you actually washed your clothes or whatever the case is. That person's, you know, aroma lingered, okay, but it's a real sweet aroma that they carry. Represents a heavy vanilla scent, but sweet, okay. All right. What messages are here for the Sagittarius pertaining to the grief, okay? So we got the Ten of Wands. That shit makes sense. There could have been a burden or something that you guys have been feeling, Sagittarius, something that has worn you down, to the point to where, you know, you feel different about things, okay? This could be your responsibilities. This could be something that you were responsible for that has completely exhausted you. You could also, you know, feel extremely burdened by this as well, okay? You feel like you are taking on more than you are supposed to be taking on. You feel like, you know, you are hardworking, but you are losing traction with whatever it is that you have going on, but this is your own energy, okay? The Ten of Wands definitely represents Sagittarius energy. So whatever burdens you may be feeling, whatever things may be weighing you down, whatever it is that you need to say, Sagittarius, just go ahead and release it. Whatever you need to feel, go ahead and feel it, so that you are able to move forward from the energy, okay? What else is here with the Ten of Wands? Something is making you feel bound, okay? We got the Ten of Wands with the Eight of Swords, and we got grief as the main energy surrounding the Sagittarius. So someone that, you know, is watching this video, or that this video comes across, is burdened because you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel like you're in a position that you do not want to be in, and you do not know how to move out of this position. I feel like you honestly could have tried, but again, you are a fire sign, okay, Sagittarius? Some of you guys have been tapped in a little bit more to the air, and some of you guys have also been tapped into water as well. You need to get back into your element so that you are burning from the fire that is within you, and you are not dealing with different things that is coming and clashing in your life one after another, okay? There's groundedness that needs to happen here. Even though you are a fire sign, you need to be grounded, okay? You need to ground yourself some way, shape, form, or fashion. Whether it's meditating, whether it's dancing, whether it's singing, or whatever it is that you got to do. But you definitely need meditation here at this time, okay, Sagittarius? The Eight of Swords represents Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with the Gemini, or you could be simply, you know, having Gemini in your chart. But you are dealing with something that is making you feel powerless, okay? You're dealing with something that is making you feel restricted and trapped. It's some type of dilemma that is causing helplessness to come into your life, okay? And this is something that is not sitting well with you. You don't really understand why it's happening, but you know that it's happening. That you do know for sure. And you understand that there's no way that, you know, you can ignore this. So again, what you need to do is release the burdens. Understand that you are not trapped. No one has you bound. Yeah, the burdens may be a little heavy, but you can remove them, okay? And just like you can remove the burdens, just like you can remove the loads that you are carrying, just like you can remove the weight, Sagittarius, you can also remove, you know, the binds, the bindings that's holding you or that's keeping you stuck. You can remove the energy that's making you feel like you are not growing or you're not enhancing in life. I feel like there's something that you might have tapped into, Sagittarius, that just was not for you, but at the time you couldn't see it because it may have felt good, or it may have felt like the right thing to do, or the right energy to tap into, and it was not. What else is here pertaining to grief? The Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. What else is here pertaining to the burdens and feeling bound? Love. So it could have been a relationship, Gemini energy again. It could have been a relationship. It could have been, you know, a connection with family. It could have been friends. It could be, you know, a connection, a bond, or what you thought was a bond, that is burdening you. This relationship is not one that is allowing you to grow and be in your highest good. This relationship is one that is definitely causing more pain than bringing joy and happiness into your life, Sagittarius. So it's a connection that needs to be reevaluated, okay? What else is here? So we have the Page of Wands coming out next. We have the Page of Wands coming out next. So we're back into the fire energy with the Sagittarius, okay? So the Page of Wands represents Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. So it still represents your energy, okay? So when we get back to your energy, we see that you are tapped into your imagination. We see that you have fresh ideas coming in pertaining to love, but this situation is still binding you. This situation is still holding you in a certain energy that needs to be released from yourself, okay, Sagittarius? So open your eyes and release yourself from this connection. Yes, sometimes it's hard to remove yourself from a connection when you have a child with someone, when you've created a family with someone, when you've been in this connection for, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's hard to just walk away from the connection, because sometimes people will try to guilt you into staying, okay? Sometimes people will try to make you feel like this is where you're supposed to be. And if you, tell someone that, okay, I'm not happy here, whatever the case is, sometimes they'll hold things over your head, such as some of the things that you're into, or some of the things that you may have done with them, or, whatever the case is, there's something that, could be, really bothering you, because this relationship is not for you. This connection is burdening you. This connection is trapping you, and it's not allowing you to grow and get your vibrational energy out there. But you are trying to find different ways to be the good person, to be the upstanding man, that just does what it is that you're supposed to do, or a woman. Take what resonates, leave what does not. But I feel like right now, I could be talking to both feminine and masculine energy, but the masculine energy is strong. So there could be a masculine that needs to hear this message, okay, Sagittarius? If you guys are in a connection that is not for you, if you guys are in a connection that is slowing you down, if you guys are in a connection that is not allowing you to vibrate at your highest frequency, you need to find a way to reevaluate the things that is going on in your life. If the connection cannot be fixed, you need to walk away from the connection, because it is hindering you, okay? It is causing you a lot of pain, grief, and sorrow that you do not need in your life at this time, okay, Sagittarius? It is weighing you down. We got the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to give y'all one more round. Anything else here for the Sagittarius that they need to know about this grief and this connection? So we got the 8 of Wands. You guys have to make a decision, Sagittarius, and you have to make a decision quickly. Again, when we are looking at the 8 of Wands energy, we are looking at your own energy. We are looking at Sagittarius's energy. So there are some type of big changes that's coming into the energy of the Sagittarius, and these changes are going to come in rather quickly. We have the energy of the King of Pentacles showing up for you guys as well. So when we look at the energy of the King of Pentacles, we are looking at Leo and Virgo's energy, okay? You guys are definitely tapped into your abundance. You guys are learning how to discipline yourself again. You guys understand that, yes, you are a provider. So if you're going to do X, Y, and Z, you are going to give someone a chance, and, then you're going to make your moves, whatever those moves may be, okay, Sagittarius? But you got to do what's best for yourself at this time. Is there any other final messages for the Sagittarius? That's it. So now we got the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Definitely some type of big change that's coming into the Sagittarius. You guys are going through the energy of change at this time. Things may have been, bothering you for quite some time. There may have been some arguments, some disagreements in the home, some dispats, some quarrels, or whatever the case is. You could be connected to a Leo or dealing with a Leo, but there's some type of lack of cooperation here within the energy of this connection, and it's binding you, okay? It's really making you feel like fuck it all. But I mean, you just got to address what's going on in your energy and surrounding you, okay? This is not going to be for everyone. This is specific energy. So as I said before, Sagittarius, just make sure that you make the right decisions that you need to make as you are planning to move ahead in your life. Release whatever energy is making you feel, you know, torn, like this is what your life is supposed to be like, whatever grief you're feeling. And like I said, it could definitely be pertaining to, you know, someone's family, being that she's barren, okay? She's pregnant in this picture. Very beautiful picture, but also with, you know, the cards that came out as well, there's some type of connection here. It's a family connection, or it's a connection with a relationship that you guys started some years ago that you've been in, but there's no compromise here. It's either my way or the highway with the person that you are dealing with, Sagittarius, and this energy has to end. It is not allowing you to grow to your fullest and maximum potential, okay? Ashe. I send you all peace, love, and light. Until next time, continue to be great and elevate each and every day along your path and your journey. Ashe, ashe, ashe.